Are you able to see these diagrams?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is sporophyte evolution. The first one, Rixia. First one, Rixia. Actually, after Rixia, Carcinia is there, but not given here. I will explain what is the difference between Rixia and Carcinia. And this is Markantia. Already we discussed yesterday, right? What is this? This type of sporophyte? The horn shaped. This horn shaped sporophyte belongs to Anthoceras. And last one, Funaria. So this is evolution. What you observe among this in terms of structure? First in Rixia, what are the parts you observed? In Rixia, what are the parts you observed?
Spore cell, and you can see the calyx also.
Actually, sporophyte, three distinct parts are there. What are the three parts of the sporophyte? Food, sita, capsule, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sir.
Sita and this globose structure called as capsule. But in Rixia, did you observe food structure?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Sita structure?
No, sir.
Only capsule there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. So this is in Rixia. But next Carcinia, only food present, sita absent, and again capsule. That means here the variation, here the sterile cells gradually increased. Right, only in Rixia fertile part. The fertile part, already told you, the capsule is fertile part because it is consist of spores. Right. Next, this is totally almost all fertile cells. When reach the Carcinia, next type study, in Carcinia, food sterile cells, fruits are there, sita absent, and again capsule present. But extra, apart from the capsule, the food sterilized cells also present. What about Markantia? In Markantia, more increasing sterile cells in the form of sita. Sita cells also steriles. Food cells also steriles. And the elaters, deposited the elaters are steriles. That means what happened in evolution process? Sterile cells gradually increased. So this theory, sterilization theory, called as sterilization theory and forward theory. So first one, Rixia, simple structure. And finally, Funaria, complex structure. That means complexity gradually increased. Complexity increased in the form of sterile cells. Right, just observed. So after Markantia, what you observe the extra cells in Anthoceras? What are the extra sterile cells in Anthoceras?
God
Already we
cells.
discussed it. Tell me. Speak out.
Spore mother cells.
Spore mother cell common each and every type study. In Rixia, spore mother cell present. Markantia, spore mother cell. Without spore mother cell, how can produce the spores? First of all. So that is the not a extra point.
God cells.
Which cells?
God cells, sir.
Where the God cells? Where are God cells?
About the spore tetrads, sir.
The epidermis. At the epidermis.
They are the only pores. Pore, not a spore. Compare with Markantia and Rixia. Compare the Anthoceras to Markantia and Rixia. In Rixia, foot absent, Markansia, foot present, Anthocyrus also foot present, right?
Yes.
Sir.
This is foot. Okay. Next one, meristematic zone. This meristematic zone present in Rixia,
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
present in Markansia,
No, sir.
right? And it is protected with involucre. This type of involucre also present in both. And extra layer, outer layer considered epidermis, okay, that's okay. But after epidermis, what is the next layer already discussed yesterday? After epidermis, what is the next layer, next portion of Anthocyrus?
Sure.
Chlorogenous tissue or chlorophyllous tissue. The chlorophyllous tissue also sterile cells. Columella also sterile cells. This chlorogenous tissue and columella present in Markansia and Rixia. Hello?
No, sir.
Sir.
Right. So what you observed among this, here the sterile cells gradually increased. And finally, last one, funaria. What are the sterilization cells in funaria when compared with Anthocyrus? First of all, when compared with Anthocyrus, is there any extra portion or not?
No.
Extra parts.
Jacket is present.
What are the extra parts of funaria?
Opericulum. Opericulum.
Right, operculum,
Peristome.
Peristome.
some teeth, right?
8 spaces.
Apophysis, right?
Jacket.
Jacket.
That is common, jacket, not one. Air space. Air space. Columella present in Anthocyrus sporophyte also. And another one, trabeculae. Trabeculae, right? So they are the sterilized cells. That mean in evolution process, this gradually increased the sterile cells. That's why it is called sterilization theory, which was proposed by Kashyap, Bevans. And another theory, retressive theory. These are proposed two theories, forward theory and backward theory, or retressive theory. So in backward theory, the sporophyte evolution complex to simple. In first theory, the sporophyte evolution simple structure to complex. But in second theory, according to some other scientists, the sporophyte evolution complex to simple. Complex structure to simple. Right? So that means complex structure means actually in first theory, the primitive one is Rixia because it is simple structure. Advanced one is Funaria, complex structure. But in second theory, retressive theory, backward theory, the primitive one is Funaria. Funaria primitive and advanced Rixia. The simple reverse order. First Funaria, next Anthocyrus, next Markansia, next Rixia.
Yes.
The same order. Right? Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear first? Hello?
Yes,
Sporophyte
sir.
evolution clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. Now our next topic is Pteridophyta. Pteridophyta general characters. Pteridophyta general characters. Just wait. Are you able to see this diagram?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Right. Pteridophyta general character. Pteridophyta general
Sir, where
characters.
type of plants, sir?
What is that?
Where we found this type of plants?
Pteridophytes.
Yes, sir.
Where do you found bryophytes?
Marsh
Sir,
areas.
Moisture shady places.
hmm.
These plants are first true land plants.
Sterile. Yes.
First true land plants. Actually, these pteridophytes, we cannot find out our surroundings, but we can found our some of the ornamental plants in the form of some ornamental plants in park, landscapes.
Nurseries. So what
Yes,
about
nurseries
nurseries?
also we can find out.
Okay.
Right? These are naturally grows in forest areas. Anyway, these are available in landscapes, in some of the parks. Just observe the image. Just observe the image and just compare with outside the park and landscape areas. So anyway, according to evolution process, here the first algal member in aquatic, bryophytes, moisture shady places, pteridophyte, true land plants. So first evolved into land plants, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now the main plant, but first what was the discussion in general character? First aspect is definition. Same compare with bryophyta. In bryophyta, what is the first aspect?
Amphibian plant.
Definition. First definition. After definition, distribution. After distribution, external characters. External characters. After external character, reproduction. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So in the same way, the first one definition. What is the definition of pteridophytes? Definition pteridophyte. That means what is the definition of bryophyte? Bryophyte definition. Bryophyte definition. What are bryophytes?
They are amphibians of the plant kingdom. Bryophytes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
What are bryophytes? I'm asking you.
They are primitive, non-vascular, flowerless land plants.
Right, non-vascular, first embryophytic, autotrophic, simple plants. Same, the first point as a bryophytes. In first point, same continue, autotrophic. Second point, embryophytic. But bryophytes, non-vascular. But these are first vascular plants. So, vascular plants. Vascular sporophytic plants are called sporophytic plants and spore producing plants. Sporophytic
Pteridophytes.
spore producing plants are called pteridophyta. Autotrophic common, embryophytic common, but here the new one is vascular tissue.
Sporophytic.
New one is vascular tissue. So first vascular plants. So this first vascular plants, so that's why called as tracheophytic plants. Later, these are sporophytic plant, and next one spore producing plants. Right? So first one In pteridophyta, the dominant stage is sporophyte. Dominant stage is sporophyte. How many stages in any in plant kingdom? How many stages in general? How many stages in bryophyta? How many stages in bryophyta? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to listen?
Yes, sir.
How many stages in bryophyta? Bryophyta stages. Gametophytic stage and sporophytic stage, right?
Yes, sir.
Here also same gametophytic stage and sporophytic stage. But in bryophyta, gametophytic is dominate, but in pteridophyta, sporophyte is dominate. So this is gametophytic stage. This is gametophytic stage. Gametophytic stage. What you observed in bryophyta first gametophyte is dominant. After dominated bryophyta, the reproductive organs developed, that is antheridia and archegonia are formed.
Archegonia.
After fertilization, zygote developed. A zygote developed into embryo. This embryo developed sporophyte. In bryophyta, where are the sporophytes? In bryophytes, where are the sporophytes?
Yeah, after gametophyte, sir.
Right. Of course, after gametophyte, where are they? They are dependent or independent?
They're dependent, sir.
Dependent on gametophyte. Dependent on gametophyte. But here independent. That means the sporophyte separated from the gametophyte and it can grow independently. Independent. So this is the sporophyte structure. What is the sporophyte structure in bryophyta? Just before we discussed in sporophyte, foot, seta, capsule there, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Sir.
But here the foot formation, the foot developed as a root
Root.
and seta developed as a shoot
Stem.
and capsule developed as a leaves.
Leaves.
Capsule fertile place, that's why it is developed as a leaf, right?
Yes.
So in evolution process, this sporophyte developed into the complete true plants. True plants means root system from foot, shoot system from stem, leaves, fertile leaves are developed from the capsule.
Capsule.
In capsule, actual sterile cells and fertile cells are there. The sterile cell developed into leaf and fertile cell developed into reproductive organs. So if you take any pteridophyta, in any pteridophyta root system present, that is not a analogous. They are the true roots because it consists vascular tissue and it consists stem and it consists leaves. It consists leaves also, clear leaves, true leaves, right?
Yes, sir.
Next. So after the vegetative character, vegetative parts, reproductive organs develop. The reproductive organs actually called as cone. Reproductive organ called as cone or stabili. Cone or stabili. Reproductive organ, cone or stabili. Cone. Now let's discuss how the formation of cone. Cone developed with help of the leaves. Just change the color. Sporophyte, main plant body, right? Pteridophyta, main plant body, sporophyte. Root, shoot,
Fruit and
leaf, right? Apart from this, fertile leaves also formed. This fertile leaves combination called as cone strobili. Cone or strobili. Cone developed group of micro sporophylls. Microsporophylls. Microsporophylls means microsporangium plus leaf. Microsporangium plus leaf. Microsporangium plus leaf. Together called as microsporophyll. This group of microsporophylls called as cone. This is the reproductive organ. Simple leaf. This is the leaf structure. Fertile leaf consists the microsporangium. This is microsporangium, or first of all sporangium. Sporangium, not micro. I will explain what is micro and mega. This is leaf only, right? This is sporangium. This is sporangium. Sporangium plus leaf. Sporangium plus leaf called as sporophyll. The group of sporophyll called as cone. Group of sporophyll called as cone, right? Is it clear? Cone formation
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, sir.
Right. What is after cone formation? Right.
Chlorophyll.
So in cone, sporangium, already told you. What are present in sporangium? What are developed in sporangium? So these are this is the leaf. We here clearly given. This is the common leaf with sporangium. So this group of leaf called as a cone. Called as a cone like this. The cone appearance like this. Cone appearance like this. Right? Now, if we separate the sporangium, what are present in sporangium? What are present in capsule? Capsule, nothing but here the sporangium. What is the present? What are the present?
Sir, maybe it's Soros, right?
Right, spores are developed. Soros is the part of the sporangium. Inside the sporangium, actually archisporium is common. The spore development, first archisporium cell, archisporial cell, next which are developed into spore mother cell, right? Spore mother cell. After formation spore mother cell, what happened?
Meiosis,
Meiosis.
spores are formed.
After meiosis,
Spores formation.
spore formation, right? Now the spores, after well developed the sporangia break into different parts, longitudinal parts. As a result, the spores are released out. Now, what is the ploidy of the spores?
Elater.
Ploidy of the spores?
When
So haploid.
Right, haploid. Now, these haploid spores, after released out and take sufficient place, germinated into young gametophyte. Always spores developed into what is after release the spores in bryophyta that can develop into gametophyte. In the same way, the spore developed into gametophyte, right?
yes, sir.
After formation gametophyte, what happened?
The sporophyte.
Gametophyte. What you observed in bryophyta, in gametophyte?
Gemma.
Gametophyte, the gametophyte structure rhizoids common like a bryophyta and dorsiventral structure green in color with lobes. Dorsiventral structure with lobes, and on the gametophyte what are developed? This is the gametophytic structure. In gametophyte, on gametophyte structure what are developed?
Archegonium and Antheridium.
Right, reproductive organs are developed. The reproductive
Yes.
organs, male one Antheridium and female one
Female
Archegonium.
Archegonium.
Antheridium produces sperm or male gametes, right?
Yes.
And Archegonium female gamete or egg. After fertilization, what happens? Zygote develop.
Zygote.
What is the pleiady of zygote? Pleiady of zygote. Pleiady of zygote.
Don't know, sir.
Pleiady, haploid or diploid?
Diploid.
Diploid. Now this diploid zygote developed into, again, diploid zygote
Yeah.
developed into embryo. First developed embryo. Now this embryo finally developed into sporophyte. So this is also alternation generation like a bryophyta, but is different is sporophyte, gametophyte, both are independent.
Independent.
What happened in bryophyta? In bryophyta, both are dependent. That means after
Dependent on
formation
each other.
gametophyte, and the gametophytic structure, sporophyte developed.
Mm.
But here the sporophyte, gametophyte, both are separated. Okay.
Okay.
And here the sporophyte is the true root and true stem and true leaf. True leaf. And the after formation sporophyte, the reproductive organ developed in the form of cone or strobili. Cone produces spores. These spores again germinated into gametophytic structure. This is about pteridophyta. Pteridophyta general character. Right?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bryophyta general character also clear?
Yes, sir.
So bryophyta general character and pteridophyta general characters. Both general character completed. And also type studies also clear about bryophyta. Markansia type studies completed. Right?
Yes, sir.
Anthocera's completed.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
And the Funaria completed.
Yes, sir.
Right now type studies of like pteridophyta. Pteridophyta first type studies Lycopodium.
Podium.
Right. Next one after Lycopodium. What is the next type study?
Equistem.
Wisdom.
Equisitum.
Equisitum. Right. Next one.
Sporocarp. Marsilia.
Marcia.
Right. Are you able to see this diagram?
Yes, sir.
So this is Lycopodium. This is Lycopodium.
Is it available in market very easily? That's one only, na?
Hello.
Hello,
Tell me.
sir. This plant available in our
I
home.
already told you these are all ornamental plants. Actually, they can generally grow in forest area, but in some park and some landscape areas also can grow in. In horticulture,
But we can't see the true leaves over here.
but
We can't see the true leaves here. Like they are small, small. Are there the leaves?
of course the leaf structure is very minute, very small in structure, but they are not a well developed leaves. But they
Sir,
are the true leaves because
Sir, can you speak loudly because we unable to hear you properly?
He is clear
No.
enough.
now
Louder.
clear.
A little bit, sir.
Right. Actually, I have no earphones. That's why I think the sound's not clear. Now clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Right. Actually, these are the true leaves, but in very minor structure. What is the true leaves? Because it can photosynthesis and it can transport the water and minerals through vascular tissue. That's why these are the true. Right? And
Yes, sir.
what are the parts of this sporophyte?
Roots is
Roots are present. These roots are adventitious roots, like a groups. You can't observe here like this. Like this, roots are present, and the stem in the form of horizontal manner. Horizontal manner. Horizontal stem called as rhizome.
Rhizome.
Horizontal stem like this. The horizontal stem called as rhizome. And
Leaves.
after that, from the horizontal rhizomes, some stem region inverted, inverted, that is downward, like this, downwardly formed, and this stem is dichotomously branched. So this is two dichotomous. Again, it is separated into two, and here also two. So this is called as dichotomously branched.
dichotom.
So stem is dichotomous branched, right? And dichotomous branches on dichotomous branches, leaves are developed. The leaves, minute leaves, and leaves are sessile leaves. Sessile means without stalk. This is the stem axis. Stem axis directly leaf attached. Put your leaf like this, stalk and leaf,
Yes.
Okay.
stalk and leaf, and these leaves are directly observed here like this. So
Without
and the leaves
petiole.
arrangement. Speak up. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Right. And the leaf arrangement also spiral manner. Spiral manner means, for example, this is the axis, one leaf, alternately another leaf, another leaf. So this type of arrangement present in the axis of the stem. Right?
Yes.
Is it clear? The sporophyte structure clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. After sporophytic structure, next one, reproduction. What is the reproductive part? Cone is the reproductive part, right? Cone is the reproductive part. How the cone developed? A formation of cone.
Choose group of sporophyll.
Group of,
Sporophyll.
right? Sporophyll formation,
Sporangium. Sporangium plus leaf forms sporophyll.
right? Sporangium plus leaf, right? Let me share the diagram. Wait. Are you able to see this diagram? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the cone structure, LS of cone. This is the only leaf. On the abaxial side, sporangia develop. This is sporangium. These both are developed on the axis. Both are developed on axis, right? Inside the sporangium, spores are developed. Inside the sporangium, spores are developed. So this is clear sporangium, sporangium wall. Inside this, before the development of the spores, archisporium, archisporial cell, spore mother cell, and finally spores. Spore mother cell, finally spores are formed. Finally spores are formed. Right?
Yes.
Is it
sir.
clear?
Yes, sir.
After formation spore, this spore developed into what is next?
Sporophyte.
No. Spores further developed into
Sporangia.
the spore developed inside the sporangium. This is the sporangia. This is sporangium. Sporangium, inside the sporangium, spore developed, the spores released out and germinated as a
Embryo.
how embryo developed first. Okay, right. How embryo developed?
Embryos developed by the fertilization.
Male and
Fertilization means
so fusion of male and female gametes.
how the formation of male and female gametes,
Archigo-
where they are produced. Hello? Gametophyte. Then how the development of gametophyte?
By spore.
How a gametophyte developed, germinated. What is the initial
By-
cell? What is that? Spore, right? Spore. After release spore and this spore developed into gametophyte. Simple.
Yeah.
Gametophytic structure. After gametophyte, on the gametophyte, antheridia male one, archegonia female one developed. Antheridia produces male gamete, archegonia within the archegonia, female gamete are developed. After fertilization zygote and again zygote developed as a sporophyte.
Sporophyte.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next one. What is the next type study? What is the next type study?
Equisitum. Equisitum.
Equisitum. If you see equisitum also the first main plant body, sporophytic or gametophytic?
Sporophytic.
Right, sporophytic. And same, it also has the root system and shoot and leaf. Root, shoot and leaf. Are able to see this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
So
These
what
are
is
the roots. Right, equisitum. Equisitum.
Okay.
Roots
Stem.
and horizontal stem. This is called rhizome.
Right.
And two type of branches are arranged. One is
Fertile
Fertile branch.
fertile. This is
And-
fertile branch.
and sterile.
Sterile branch.
This is sterile branch. So sterile branch have the leaves in the green leaves arranged on the sterile branch. The function of green leaves photosynthesis. In the sterile branches, the scales instead of leaves, the scales are produced. Scales. These are reduced non-photosynthetic leaves. Scales are produced in the form of nodes. Actually, this stem axis clearly visible. Nodes and internodes. Nodes. Internode.
Hmm.
This is node and this is internode. Node, node, internode. Between internode. Node, node, internode. Right?
Hmm.
And this is the
Strawberry.
cone. Strobili or cone. It consists strobili or cone. That's why it is called as a fertile branch. Without strobili, this is called as a sterile branch because the cone
It's fertile
produces
plant.
spores. That's why it is the fertile branch. Let's discuss about the briefly about the in detail about the cone of the equisetum. Right. In general, the cone formation by cone. How the formation cone?
By chlorophyll. Group of chlorophyll.
Right. Group of sporophylls. The group of sporophyll arranged on axis. Group of sporophyll arranged on axis. Let me share the diagram. Are you able to see this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the cone structure. If you see the LS, this cone LS structure, this is L. Second one B is the LS structure.
Mm-hmm.
See LS of the zoom. Right. Axis. Axis. On the axis, actually, leaves are present. Sporangium leaves, sporophylls are present. But instead of sporophyll, sporangiophores are present. Four. This is the four means stalk. Sporangiophore. And sporangia either side, sporangia develop like this. This is sporangia. This is also sporangia. This is also sporangia. This is also sporangia. This is the axis. From the axis, stalk two sides sporangia develop. Two sides sporangia like this. For example, this is the axis, stalk, receptacle. This is receptacle. Or four sporangia four. First of all, four. The four either side sporangia develop. So that's why this is called sporangia four. The simple lycopodium group of leaves. Lycopodium group of leaves. But in equisetum, group of sporangiophores, simple. In place of leaves, sporangiophores are there. Right, sporangium structure same. Sporangium wall, stalk, and sporangium wall. And what are developed inside the sporangium? Hello?
Pores.
How they are developed?
From spore mother cells.
Right. Spore mother cell by meiotic division. How the development of spore mother cell? Spore mother cell development. Spore mother cell development. How spore mother cell develop from the archisporial cell? Archisporial cell, sporogenous tissue, spore mother cell undergoes to meiotic division. As a result, spores are developed.
So what did you say just now? IQ? Sporial.
What?
How are mother cells formed? What did you say before?
Archisporial cell or sporogenous tissue.
Archisporial.
Sporogenous tissue or archisporial cells. Then what happened after formation spores?
They are released.
Right, released out, and after releasing, take sufficient place and developed as a
Gametophyte.
gametophyte. Then gametophyte produces,
Reproductive organ.
what are the reproductive organs?
Archegonium and Antheridium.
Archegonium, antheridium. From antheridium, male gametes are produced.
Archegonium, female gamete.
Archegonia, female gamete.
Milligram.
Right. After that, fertilization, fusion of male and female gamete.
Zygote formation.
Zygote developed, and this zygote again further developed into,
Embryo, 4 or 5 cells.
right, embryo sporophyte. That is about the equisetum. Just almost all same. That means just variation in sporophyte structure and small variation in capsule structure or cone structure. But gametophyte, after further information as it is copy paste same. Okay,
Yes.
right. So this entire content called as life cycle. Life cycle means nothing but we started the class from the sporophyte and ended with the sporophyte. That's it. Right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in lycopodium, equisetum, in or in general character of pteridophyta?
No, sir.
Classification you can read yourselves. Classification, but that is there is no need to explanation. Already explained the bryophyta classification in the same way. You yourselves develop the content about the pteridophyta classification. Right? Is there in our book pteridophyta classification there?
Sir, if you don't mind, can you give the important questions?
How many blocks are there? Already told you in my first class.
Yes, classification is there.
Sir, you're not audible.
In my beginning class, I already told you
Sir, I was absent in the class. Can you
the
repeat again?
simple. How many blocks are there? How many blocks in our course? 4
4.
blocks. Right? For
Yes, sir.
each blocks in examination, we will prepare the question paper based on the blocks. Each blocks 20. 4 blocks, 420. What is the total marks? In theory, total
80.
marks 80 marks.
80.
So we cover the
marks.
each blocks 20. First block 20 marks, second block 20 marks, third block 20 marks, fourth block 20 marks. You just select among the 4 any 2.
40 marks.
Any to complete. You should read the complete any 2. And rest of the 2 you selected the important question. That means easy questions. If you feel they are the very complex. Speak out. Hello? If you feel any
Childish.
question, the complex, please remove it. No need to read. Just select the easy questions.
Whatever, sir, but can you give some important question, because there is no time.
What?
Just
One.
more, sir.
If that's so, just focus on general character. Bryophyta general character. Pteridophyta general character. If you learn about general character, for example, you know only Bryophyta general character. You don't know about Markansia, Anthoceras, Funaria. But in during the examination time, they will ask write about Funaria general, Funaria type study, Funaria life cycle, Funaria reproductive organ, Funaria sporophyte. What may they ask? But you have to write the general character. That is the generalized information to each and every type study.
Okay.
If you don't have enough time to prepare, just select the general characters. If you know general character, the same just give the name. For example, in examination time, they will ask, if they ask about the Anthoceras, right, just write the heading Anthoceras and write some general character, general points. If they ask a funaria, just write the general characters. Mark and say general character. It's the same
Yes.
pteridophyte also. The same gymnosperms also. That is the basic information. Already in my class, just give the comparison between Markansia Anthoceras funaria and Lycopodium equisitum, and also give some differentiation also. Right? Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Right. Next class. Actually, this is last one. Sorry. In next class, I will complete about the Marsilia and gymnosperms. Any doubt in this? Just once again, just read about the Marsilia. While you read about Marsilia, compare with Lycopodium and Equisitum. How the sporophyte variations, how the cone variation, how the gametophyte variation. Almost gametophyte, no variation, almost all same, 99% same. Only variation is sporophyte structure and reproduction and cone structure, stapela structure. Right?
Yes, sir. Sir, this is
Tell me.
green shade over here is the structure of equisitum, probable structure of equisitum.
What?
This green shade over here is the probable structure of equisitum.
Unable to listen your words. Structure of equisitum. This is
No,
cone.
probable.
Existing cone.
Yes, yes.
Only this cone or stapelae, not a sporophyte.
Okay, yes, sir. Of equisitum.
Yes, equisitum. First, we discussed about equisitum sporophyte structure. Next, we discussed about sporophyte cone. What you seen on the diagram on the display. This is sporophyte.
Yes.
Sorry, equisitum cone.
Equisitum.
LS of equisitum cone. Right?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Any doubt in this?
No.
Right.